Today we're going to be doing something I like to have fun with, working on the impulse control and working on distractions, okay? So what I'm going to be showing you today is something you could do anywhere. You can work on distractions by going to Lowe's and stuff like that, but today what I'm going to show you is something you could do, like I said, anywhere, anytime, inside or outside your house. You can use toy, I'm going to show that too, but right now I'm going to use food. I'm just going to tell them, go get it, go get it. So that's part one. Part one is, good job. Part one is just go get it. Simple as that. He goes, gets it, he gets the food and comes back. I do have a long line on him. You could use a leash inside the house, or you could use a short long line. This is probably like 20, 30 feet, probably 20 feet. But like I said, you could also use a leash if you want to, if the leash is long enough. So go get it. That's part one, step one. Okay? So, step two, having him stay, and I'm going to toss the food, and he's going to stay. Stay. Go get it. You missed the food. Good job, buddy. So, if your dog doesn't miss the food like mine did for a second, you have him go get it. So, once again, this is working as impulse control and distractions. Because guess what the distraction is in this case? The food. So stay. They don't have to sit. For him, he could stay standing, or he could stay sitting, or you could even do a down stay. But for right now, he could stay without moving, standing. Get. That's the wrong thing. He's going after the red leaves. There's the food. Good. It doesn't have to be too far, just enough that he goes and gets it. This is a really nice game because you could play with him. You could make it a game, and you're working your obedience, you're working your impulse control and distractions. Come over. You make him wait. Just don't let him go get it right away. You make sure that you give him a good amount of time, or she. You make them make the stay for 30 seconds, 10 seconds, a minute. You could do anytime you want. So I'm going to have him now, since he sat, I'm going to have him sit, stay, toss the food, go get it. All right? Step three, we're going to add on to it, right? So now we're going to make it even more challenging. Now this one, step three, you want to make sure you do have it far when you toss the food. So when I toss the food, it's going to be a little bit further away. The reason is I'm going to have him sit, stay, down stay, stand stay, whatever stay you want. And then I'm going to toss the food, go after the food. And just before he gets the food, I am going to call him back. Now, I'm demonstrating, this is junior, so he's advanced. But I'm going to demonstrate the exercise as if he's a beginner. That's why I had the long line. That's why I had the long line the whole time, is for this final step. Sit, stay. So that's a little too close, but I can still do it. Go get it. Come. Yes. And I mark, remember the marker. I mark it, and he gets food for me, and go get it. And now he goes and gets the food. So I'm going to repeat that. You could do this e-collar, but I'll start with the long line. Even if your dog has been working on the e-collar and knows the e-collar pretty damn well, I will still start this off with the long line because it's a lot easier, especially if you're not used to using the e-collar, you just only been doing it for a short amount of time. I would use a long line. It's just easier to hold on to. Stay. So I toss the food, toss it out, good distance. He's waiting. I make him wait. Go get it. Get it. Come. Come. Yes. All right. So he gets that, and go get the food. So if you need to, you can walk with them and help them find the food if you need to. Right? So if you need to. Otherwise, you just let them go ahead and grab the food. This is a nice little exercise that you could do with your dog. So go ahead and practice this and keep on learning.